What up? Yeah, boys. We got Gene. We got Roger.
What up?
We got Robert.
Robert, you
And
gotta
as
say
always-
something when they say your name,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
man.
Yeah,
Say,
idiot.
say something.
If Robert's frozen, I think Robert's frozen.
Robert's frozen?
All
No,
right.
that's
Oh
just
my
his dumbass face.
Nah, bro, the man is frozen as fuck.
Yo, look at his fucking face.
Nah, bro.
in the system.
No, keep rolling. This is fucking gold. Look at his fucking face.
Robert's
Imagine
frozen in
he's not
time.
stuck and all of a sudden he starts moving.
Robert.
I'd freak out.
He's
dude.
just
Look at
paralyzed. He's paralyzed.
that. He's statue. What the fuck is his face?
Robert, are you okay?
Robert, are you okay? Say something.
I'm gonna text Robert, see if
We
he's
lost
okay.
Say something, I'm getting.
Alright, well,
up.
Robert gets his shit together. Introduce. Who else is missing to be
Oh,
introduced?
we got, as always, Andrew in the dark.
Hell
Andrew
yeah,
in the
brothers.
dark. I'm in the dark too.
Okay.
Why are you
Alright.
guys in the
I
dark?
wanna start up with a question for Roger.
Alright,
Roger, did you and your girlfriend buy matching pajamas for Christmas?
not yet.
Ooh.
Oh, not yet. Okay. I did.
We did. I am going
I
to though.
did.
We are definitely going to do that. That is something that's been in the talks for a while.
Wow.
Matching
that's cute.
PJs. Y'all are so in love. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is
Well,
so
Andres,
cute.
turn your webcam on, and yes.
Oh man, I'm fucking laying down.
All right, you don't have to. You don't have to.
I'm vibing right now.
Also,
Good on
Robert's
you, man.
Robert's internet
Finding
went
love
out.
in the world.
Oh wow.
He said
Dude,
to
we
give him a-
lost a pod boy. Right as it starts, this is fucking cursed already.
This
Yeah.
is great production.
This is cursed.
But yeah, we're buying PJs. I don't know what PJs we're gonna get yet, but have you bought them yet?
Yeah, we bought them. We went to the white people Walmart called Meyer, and we bought yeah, that's what it's called. That's what I call it. It's white people Walmart, and literally we went cause she's like, can we get matching pajamas for Christmas and watch Christmas movies and drink hot
Aw.
cocoa? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yes.
So
I never had matching pajamas with someone.
oh, that breaks my heart, Gene. Jesus.
No, it doesn't. I don't want that.
I'm gonna get matching pajamas with Eugene. Don't you worry.
I
Next
don't want
Christmas.
matching pajamas with nobody.
You just a hate.
Not even my girlfriend. I don't fucking want matching pajamas.
Why you don't like the
know.
idea of matching?
Oh, Gene, you and that
You don't
girl
want them
are
to.
official
They
now?
don't want them to keep you
No,
copying your
but we'll
swag.
be official next month
Next month.
when I pull the
Or
trigger.
Oh.
You're planning this ahead of time?
Nah, we just weren't ready to tie in the knot, and
We weren't
we're ready to tie the
or
knot now.
you
But
weren't
wait,
ready?
does she know you're pulling the trigger next month?
Well, she doesn't know when I'm gonna do it.
Oh.
But
It
she
could be
knows.
But
next
she's
month, it
been-
could be February,
she's
it could be
been
March, it
warned.
could be
She's-
April.
But she's
You better
been
hope she
warned,
doesn't
is
watch
what you're
this
telling us.
podcast.
She watches all the podcasts. I don't give a fuck. She knows shit's coming.
Damn, Spoilers.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah,
Gene-
she's been warned.
Gene's
That's interesting.
lover-
Honestly, I
Spoilers.
think I did
I'm not
the
gonna
same.
say how I'm gonna ask her. You know something weird though. She actually has never been asked out cute, and I was like, you know me, dog.
You got
Like,
this,
How
bro.
can I
You
not?
got this.
Oh,
This
How
is
can I
Gene.
not ask out my
Cute,
girl out so cute, bro? You know me. That's my swag. You know that corny shit? That's me.
I did the same
Except for
thing,
matching
man.
fucking pajamas. I don't know what
I'm
that
doing
about.
matching pajamas, man.
I've always
Pajamas. I
had
haven't
to
bought
do that.
pajamas in
That's
like
pretty
7
cool.
years, man. I'm excited to buy pajamas.
The what do you? I
Also
know.
fucking
Fucking.
cold.
It's oh no. What?
For me,
You're
it's
saying?
cold, so we bought like.
Oh yeah,
long
no,
pants.
you're in Michigan. You could totally wear pajamas
Yeah.
indoors. If I wear pajamas here, my balls start sweating. It's not a pretty picture. The only thing I've ever done, cute wise, couple wise, Christmas that sort of thing was with my ex. We just got ugly sweaters, but they weren't matching or anything. Like I literally have that butt flapping Santa jacket,
Yeah, that one's pretty
Like,
fun.
Nice.
yeah.
I
and
like
then
the kiss the cook. Those are good too. The
Kiss the cook.
aprons and shit and the
Oh,
fucking
my
pants.
fucking-
I'm
I
gonna
had
wear one
that
of those for
you seen the
Christmas
one where
with
there's
just
a
my
big
butt cheeks
flap?
showing.
Yeah, I had that one.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Kiss the cook.
Yeah, we were debating between sweaters or pajamas, and we landed on pajamas.
I got
And by we, I
with
mean
the sweaters.
pajamas. You got moved
But-
pajamas.
You guys could have gotten like those matching ugly Christmas sweaters.
No, honestly,
Wouldn't
I would have rather done the pajamas. They seem way more practical than an ugly fucking sweater. That I
that-
can only
ugly
wear once.
pajamas.
Yeah, but look, my ugly sweater, Roger, won me $50 in our company.
No, you're right, dude. Also, congrats for that, dude. That was sick.
Thanks,
Game won
dude.
$50
Good
in the
W.
super
I won 50
sweater
bucks.
contest.
Hell yeah, dude.
I didn't get that shit till the day after either. We got our paychecks late, and I got my $50 late.
Fucking
It's some
ass.
bullshit.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, yo,
Damn,
I
they
need my
couldn't even.
50.
Yeah, they couldn't even give you the day of.
Right? They could have just sent me 50.
That would've came in
Who the fuck would
clutch.
have 50.
For real.
Dude, that fucking reminds me of the fucking story. Remember the blue and gold game in middle school?
Oh
I remember
yeah.
those games.
It was like our last blue and gold game. The fucking this DJ that used to go to our school or whatever, like he like graduated or whatever from middle school, a while ago, and he's like DJing it up at her
His name is
fucking Blue and Gold,
Pillsbury.
I guess.
Well, my sister calls him Pillsbury. I know that guy. She used to be good friends with him.
So like
Shout out to
Why talk
legit.
shit about him?
Oh
I'm kidding.
shit, Robert.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna talk shit about
DJ
it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Pillsbury.
I got
Robert
fucking
back from
that
the
guy
void.
owes me fucking $20.
Yo,
Because-
Pillsbury.
I've returned.
Yo, tell I don't know if he still works there, but he worked at the Chuck E. Cheese. Roger, remember when we went to Chuck E. Cheese
Oh
to
my god,
apply?
yeah. I know. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was the manager at Chuck E. Cheese, and he still didn't get us a job. You know what? Talk shit about him. Talk shit about him all you
Fuck
want.
that guy. Literally, like he's like DJing it up, and he's like, "All right, $20. Who can ever answer this question? But you gotta be super calm. You can't be crazy." I'm literally like slouching in my chair, raising my hand, and he's like, "What level does Pikachu evolve at?" And I'm like, "Easy,
That's the dumbest question ever.
easy." Like literally, he picked like 5 people, and all of them
He
got
thought he
wrong.
was
They're all-
so smart asking that. shit.
Right?
He
Yeah,
thought he
I-
We
was
all saw
so
the
smart.
episode when Pikachu smacked the stone out Ash's hand. We all
Yeah,
saw it.
Dude, that
Exactly.
episode hit
Nerd.
hard. Yo, no one talks about the lesson that episode gave, man.
Yo, that lesson,
hot
yo,
take.
that was great. That was a great fucking episode. of
Dude, I'm
Pokemon
telling you,
history.
Pokemon has some of the best life lessons I've ever learned as a
Yeah,
kid.
Indigo
that
League.
episode-
Once
that
you get past
episode was
Indigo
a-
League,
Yeah,
Electabuzz.
That episode was a beautiful life lesson, dude. Pikachu, Ash and Pikachu working together, they couldn't beat the Raichu from the electric gym leader. And Ash was like, we gotta win. And Ash wanted the easy way out, dude. He doubted for a
he
second.
was gonna give him
Oh, yeah.
steroids.
Nah, he didn't want to do it either. Ash didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he
Well,
didn't want to do it.
he
He
gave-
had, like,
thought
he
about
felt like he
it.
had no
He thought about
choice
it.
but to.
Yeah, he thought about it.
He literally had the stone in his hand.
Yeah, he was the one that was fucking almost putting the stone in fucking Pikachu's mouth.
he's
No one was
knocked out,
doing it
right?
for him, And Pikachu was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! I'll never be a right."
Yo,
Get out of my
Pikachu slapped that shit and just
slapped.
turned away. That was the
Dumbass
most dramatic
motherfucker.
thing ever. He was like, "Ah!"
Hell yeah, dude. And then they did it together, dude. And that also reminds me, there's that other episode which is kind of the opposite, where I think, actually, was it the opposite? But I remember it was the Eevee brothers, where all the
Oh,
brothers
yeah.
had the evolved forms of Eevees, like Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. And the kid brother, he decided
Had
to
the
keep his
regular
Eevee as an Eevee, dude. That was,
Yeah, I
that was
remember
fucking
that shit.
cold, man. That was hard.
That's a stupid.
That is dumb. Why would you want to fucking shit Eevee, a normal
Well,
type?
You know,
Dude,
like
Eevee's
in
actually
the
lit.
anime or like in
What?
the
Eevee's
real
not
life
busted.
of
You think Eevee's
Pokemon,
busted?
No, Eevee's
Vaporeon
lame
can
as
turn
fuck.
into water. You know that?
Vaporeon could turn into water?
Yeah.
Vaporeon's
What type
OP.
of bullshit, like overpowered bullshit is that,
I
dude?
don't know. Wait, okay. Before we get to, let me finish the story real quick. So fucking, literally, he picks me. I'm like, Pikachu doesn't evolve through levels. He evolves through a fucking Thunderstone. And I'm like, you get $20. I'm like, sick. So
He wasn't
after,
gonna give you
like,
$20. You're a punk kid.
yeah,
You're not gonna give you
exactly.
$20.
So literally, the presentation was over. I go up to him, I'm like, where's
Where's
my
my
20 bucks? And he's like, I'll give it to you later. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Like literally in the middle of the blue and gold game, whatever is like happening, I go up to him again. Yo, where's my 20 bucks? Hey man, if you keep asking me, I'm not gonna give it to you.
What?
I'm like, fuck you, dude. Give me my
I'm just not gonna
$20.
get it.
Yeah. So like
You
literally,
never get it.
it's the end of the day. End of the day. Everyone's leaving. I go up to him. Hey, you owe me $20, right? He's like, man, you keep asking me, I'm not giving it to you. And he just walks away. I'm like, you
He
gotta
just
be fucking
scammed you,
kidding
bro.
me.
Yeah,
he
he scammed you from the
literally-
beginning. That guy was trying to fucking make a crowd go, like, get into him. And all he
Excited.
did was trick a kid. That's all he
Yeah.
did.
That's
A
fucked up.
selfish motherfucker.
That's fucking.
It worked.
Yo,
You're
fuck you,
fucking dead.
Pillsbury.
Also, another life lesson, though, man. You
Never
know,
trust no.
Yeah, it is a life lesson. You
Never
don't
trust
trust.
the DJ.
Don't trust the DJs and don't trust the older folk.
have low expectations. Also, I actually want to get back on the topic of the corny shit, because, well, Roger doing the sappy matching pajamas. Gene is planning on making his corny moves to
Always.
Hey, man,
to
I-
boom
I-
his lady. Dude, no
I
one talks
fucking
about it
missed.
enough. Robert, you missed a lot, man. Now we're basically just summarized it. It was pretty much that. But no one talks about this enough. But corny shit works, man.
Works.
Corny
Oh, yeah,
shit.
Of
dude.
course
works.
it works.
Girls love
It
corny
really
shit.
does.
But you don't do that shit to every girl.
No, not
That's a
every
fun
girl.
fact. No, you don't.
Yeah, 'cause
be
that's a
corny
lot
to
of
every
effort.
girl.
Keep it, dude. You can't
No, not that it's a lot of effort. Those hoes don't
Scummy.
fucking appreciate that shit. Girls love when you treat them like dirt. We said it episode 1. We are doing corny shit because these are our women. They aren't the
my
hoes.
wife.
These are our women, our ladies.
Women.
For the hoes, though,
Women.
treat
You
them
can't
like
make the
dirt.
hoe
They
into a
stick like mud.
housewife.
For the girls you
can't make
like,
a hoe into a housewife.
you gotta be corny, man. It
No, the
works.
girls you like, you gotta be corny. You
gotta
gotta
be
be corny. Of course, you gotta be
Of
corny.
course.
That's your
People try to-
lady.
People
done
try
so
to
much
put you
corny
down
shit for my
being
girlfriend.
Corny. People try to put you down for being corny, but that shit it's just how it's gotta be sometimes, man. Straight up.
Bro, speaking of fucking corny, I got her the fucking I got her the best fucking Christmas gift ever. like in her fucking entire life. I guarantee it. Fucking. So she has like this really cool necklace that she really likes. So I got her a necklace, and she loves tarot cards. Like she just likes the colors and the designs and shit like that.
Mhm.
So she's really into them. There's a card called the World.
The
So
You're
world.
gonna give it the world.
Gordo?
yeah. So there's a golden the World card, and it's like like an actual like like planet Earth, and it's like north and south. So I was gonna give it to her. I'm like, here's your tarot necklace card. It says the world, cause you're my world, bitch.
Oh,
My world, bitch.
Bam.
I never gonna stop loving
now
you,
you
bitch.
spoiled,
Yeah.
you spoiled the
God,
present,
that
dude.
was so
Should
fucking
we
epic.
edit this out?
No, she's not gonna watch this.
Oh, she doesn't
Damn.
watch it.
My girl
Like
watches
that?
this shit.
Wow.
No,
Your
she's
girl watches this?
nah,
Every
She watches
time?
every episode, dude. She likes staring
A
at my
real
face.
one.
What is her
A real
opinion?
one.
Her opinion? We
Yeah.
talk too much about video games.
It's true. We
Yeah,
do.
but she's a girl.
But I mean,
I mean,
we're all gamers.
that's what I told her. I was like, well, we grew up on video games, so it's not a thing
Yeah,
that
it's
we
bound
can't
to
just
happen
avoid.
where we just, when we
What
don't
are-
know
what
what
are
to
you gonna
talk
do?
about, we just kind of like fall into talking about video games right now.
I mean, I like video games.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
but it's not like talking about video games is talking about nothing. No, it's just a
No,
topic, like,
she
Yeah.
didn't mean it in a bad way. She just
Yeah.
says we talk a good amount about video games.
I mean, we do. All right, whatever.
We
What are we
do.
talking
I
about?
know
What are
we
we
do.
talking about? What are we talking about? Let's move on. What was we talking about?
I want to say, man, the corny stuff like it works, but also probably an interesting topic, man.
Yeah.
How was your first kiss, boys?
My first kiss.
My first kiss.
kiss.
Oh, I just planted one on her.
First kiss, man.
She came over. It was like
Sometimes you gotta pull out the corny strats for the first kiss too.
I took her to a
Oh.
picnic, man. I had my girl on a picnic for our first kiss.
With the
Go ahead,
blanket and
Roger.
everything.
Say your story first.
Oh, you
No,
go.
I'm
You go
saying
ahead.
your first kiss ever.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I-
first kiss
Oh,
ever
you're
in
talking about
my
like-
life?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, dude, I got a real story for that one.
This is a good story, man.
Oh, I got a good story, dude.
I
If we're
remember.
talking
So-
corny and cringe, this is
So let's bring it
perfect segue.
back to about 2002. I was 5.
Damn.
2002.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I
don't know,
was
boys.
I was like 6 or 5. I know that it was cause all right.
Inappropriate.
So my sister had this fucking friend of hers, right? That has some big old bitties, bro. I'm talking about, and I love fucking big titties.
When she was like
Titties
6
and
years
shit.
old.
No, I was 5 and she was like, I don't know, 12. My sister's
Yeah,
6
like,
years
oh,
older
yeah.
than me. I don't know, whatever. Point of the fucking story. She was like, oh, if you take off your tooth, I'll kiss you, because my tooth was loose and I was being a little pussy about it. Like I didn't want to take it off. Like I was like, no, don't touch me, ah. But she was like, oh, if you take off that tooth, I kiss you. And I was like, no, bet. I'm taking this shit out right the fuck now. Like literally right now. You don't fucking test
He
me,
took
man.
off
I'm a
two teeth
goddamn
that day.
man. Yo, to take out the tooth was a goddamn mission, because I don't even think it was like ready. That shit got bloody. I pulled it. I cried. We have it on tape. I literally have it on VHS somewhere.
Damn.
Did you get your kiss
Wow.
though?
Oh fuck yeah, I got my kiss.
Was it all bloody?
Cause-
A
cause-
bloody
kiss?
ass kid.
I was like, nah. Like I washed my mouth off, and then after she was like, no, you just went through all that. I'm not gonna kiss you. And I legit was like, bitch,
Oh
the
hell
fuck?
no.
I legit was being like, I was like, bro, you got like, I was like telling her, I was like, you gotta give me a kiss. There's no, I went through all of this. We tried the door with the
I ain't do for
string. I
nothing,
tried
dude.
pulling it. We went through a lot of shit to get that tooth out. I'm getting a goddamn kiss. So, boom, I got my kiss, and it's on VHS.
Nice, dude.
Dude, we gotta get that VHS, man.
Yeah,
Dude, I gotta
dude.
find that VHS. It's somewhere in my mom's warehouse or some shit.
That's a
I gotta
good
find that
content.
VHS. There's a lot of good gems in there. Old little Jean.
At least yours wasn't corny. Yours was honestly pretty manly. That's a
Oh,
pretty
fuck yeah, dude. I
manly
ripped that shit out for a goddamn kiss. You gotta risk it for the
That she
biscuit.
is like a 5-year-old. That's a pretty good one.
I was like 5 or 6. I can't really remember, but I know that my sister's 6 years older than me, so she could have been 11, 12, 13 or some shit, around there somewhere.
My
Interesting.
first kiss went a little.
How
low.
about the rest of you guys?
And twist.
What was your first?
Yeah.
kiss?
Well, how was your first kisses?
How about you,
I
baby?
literally don't remember because I kissed a lot of girls when I was a little kid.
You're a
All
whore.
right, tough guy. All right.
I
I'm
was like in
sorry.
elementary school waiting to get picked up by my dad or some shit like that.
And
Oh,
you
for
kissed
real? You're gonna wait for your dad? And you just
No,
turned
and,
over and planned one?
Was it Palm Springs Elementary? You know, they had the little roundabout.
Yeah, the roundabouts. Yeah.
On those trees on the side. So I was sitting there with like a friend from class, and we just.
Oh yeah, you had a little lady friend in class. What grade was this?
Baby.
I was my first year there, so I was like in 4th grade.
4th grade. Shut up and just fucking kissing in my ear, you fucking freak.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, y'all had your first kiss as young as fuck. What the hell?
Yeah, I had my
what was your
first kiss
guys'
probably like
kisses?
middle school.
Yeah.
Same. That's
I
why
saw
had
Roger's
mine.
first kiss. I was there.
It was Gene.
Gene.
No, it wasn't me. dumbass. Roger, don't tell them it was me.
No.
Fucking
Let's get
Well,
over it, bro.
I don't want to say names, but I'm pretty sure I was even like cheering it on. I was like,
Yeah,
yo,
I
just fucking
remember.
buy
Wait,
him.
I was there. I just remembered. I'm
Were
pretty
you
sure
there?
I was there too.
No,
Was
I
it
don't
not
think
on
you were
the,
there.
on the school
No,
trip?
man, Roger,
No,
was
we
your
got a
first
party.
kiss?
No,
Was your
yeah,
first
it
kiss at
was.
your aunt's house when we had the bounce house day?
Nah, dude. No, it wasn't that.
Oh, what was before that then? What
It
was?
was-
I know now. I remember.
Was it
now.
with that really ugly girl? I'm sorry to
Hey,
put you on blast like
relax,
that, but
alright,
I kind of
no
forced you to
blast.
date her in the first place too.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was with that.
It was her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking forced Roger to date this girl. I was like, Roger, just fucking date her. She was obsessed. When I talk about obsessed, this girl would not leave Roger alone. She would walk the halls, and then you know how we had like the glass thing where you could look inside classrooms? She would just stare at him. And I'll turn around and I'll be like, this bitch is right fucking there.
Damn,
And then
I
she would like
remember
be
must've been
best
so
friends
handsome.
with Roger's sister to get closer to Roger. I was like, holy shit. I was like,
stalker
just
ass
date her,
shit.
dude. Date her.
Nah, dude, that shit is dangerous.
Yeah.
I know danger when I see it.
Trust me, I did that shit one
And it
time.
happened
Like
again.
this girl obsessed with me. God, did that not end well?
Yeah, if they're obsessive, it's never really the best girls to go for. But
Fuck
I
that.
wanted Roger to kiss somebody, man. That's all I wanted. Like I want my boy
Ah.
to get some.
I knew it was coming. I wasn't worried about that shit.
No, I know it's
Roger's a
coming,
handsome
but
guy.
I wanted you to
He's gonna
happen
get his
now.
kiss sooner or later.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
everyone
I-
gets a
I
kiss
know-
sooner or
I
later.
know
It's
for
like,
a fact if it wasn't that girl from the trip that we went on, remember on the long
Oh,
ass
yeah,
trip we were
yeah,
on that bus ride, then I'm pretty sure I know who Gina's talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. So now, I mean, hey man, a first kiss.
How about you,
First
Andrew?
kiss,
Did you
bro.
say yours?
No, I haven't said mine, but I guess I'm the last one left, right? All you guys did.
yeah.
Unless
Because Andre's a
Andrew-
whore. Can't even
I-
fucking remember the
so many women in my time.
It's true.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
have no pussy.
I don't know. I
sweater.
don't even remember
is
their
in the
names.
shop.
I literally don't.
You don't know their
It's too much
fucking
of a
names
chat.
either?
No, I don't.
Jeez.
It was.
I don't
My
remember my
first
girl's
kiss.
first.
Like,
Like,
when I
Man, a
used to be
little
a
like
kid.
this.
My first kiss was actually in middle school as well.
Oh.
Oh, really?
It was,
Damn,
yeah,
I
it
was
in
so
middle school.
fucking young. I got raped.
Yeah.
I didn't get raped. I'm just. It was a
Why?
joke. I'm kidding.
Why are you coming out here?
I'm kidding. No,
I
I
know.
loved it. Every second of it. That's why I said I don't know who could get raped by a woman. You would touch the titties.
Oh, you
I would
can't.
do all that. I was
You'd
having
be
so much fun.
surprised, man. You'd be surprised.
I know, right? I feel
You'd
bad
be
for them.
surprised.
I had a
But
great
yeah.
time. Taught me a lot.
You've had some. I remember some of your old descriptions of it. I remember one of your first descriptions was warm apple pie. I'll never get that one out of my head.
Wow.
When you
rico
described
milk.
that.
Just the
Uh,
sickest thing ever, dude. Dude,
Alright,
I
just
don't know why
talking
I
about it.
remember that
I need some apple pie right now. God damn.
It's fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm
nuts.
literally doing right now.
Yeah, mine was actually in middle
Pie.
school as well. Mine was literally the most basic shit ever. Like,
Oh yeah.
some girl had a crush on me. Apparently, you guys probably. It's hard because I never really talked about this girl after that whole thing happened.
I don't remember.
But
I don't know.
Middle
it
school.
was. Let's just say it was one of our close friends' cousin. You guys remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I remember. I remember.
No, no, Roger.
Oh,
No, Roger. It's not,
okay.
It's not your neighbor's cousin.
No, I
Oh,
know.
okay,
I know what
never
you're
mind,
talking
never
about. I know
mind.
what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't
Never
know.
mind. Never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind.
Close friend's
Yeah.
cousin. Yo, you be
Pretty-
fucking my cousin, dog?
No, it was pretty weird that little drama that came after that. But yeah, one of our friends' cousin, let's just say, and this girl was known as like the school whore. I'm gonna be real, man.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know what it is about old
Cousin.
my mom, old Drew here, but I attract.
Oh, she has a child right now.
Hey, no surprise here, but hey,
Yeah, she has a
But-
baby.
I attract that type a lot, man. Apparently, like you know,
The baby
like,
type?
No, like because you know,
Yeah, man,
whore
you get
type?
what you give, man.
I don't really like.
You're a man
calling-
whore.
I don't really
You're a
like
man whore, Andrew.
Look, I don't really like calling girls whores or anything like that, but like you know, when people like stereotype these kinds of girls, you know, the girls that like you know are very willing to put out,
Mhm.
they find their way to me, man. I'm gonna be real. I never look for them, but I've had a lot of those girls find their way to me. I guess that's just the nature of things.
You're a handsome guy, dude.
No, man, I'm pretty sure that's just
No,
what they do. That's just what they do. And I was
Man, I
really
don't- I-
stupid. I'm like, hey, shit, fuck it, you know, fucking free kiss.
It's
hell
God
yeah.
testing you, man.
Free
He's
kiss,
testing you. He's trying to
hey.
distract you with vagina.
It was the most basic shit. Like we went on to Movie Co. down here in Hialeah.
Dude, I went with you.
Yeah, Gene was
I
there.
went with you. I went
You
with
were
you.
the only one with me.
I
were the
was with
only one-
you. I remember because this motherfucker comes up to me after because he was
Yeah.
he was with this chick for a minute. Comes out of nowhere, he's like, I wasn't chewing gum before this.
Oh, hey, that's a
And I was
fucking
like, oh
lie.
shit, this
The shades
motherfucker,
just
what he
dropped.
do?
Dude, I don't even know.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Like a little fucking coin on top of his head.
I was with him. Holy shit! I think that was your first kiss. I was with Andrew on his first kiss, and with Roger
Hell
too. I
yeah,
feel. Hell yeah.
He's been around.
Look at my
Man.
boys late.
Gene had the firstest kiss, and he blessed us with his first kiss. Love.
Dude, I gotta share my wisdom with the
The
folk.
wisdom from you
And
as
just to
6-year-old.
clarify, I only call bitches bitches because I don't know their names, and we ain't trying to say no names. So
We
she a bitch.
respect. We respect.
I-
women on
we
this
respect
I
podcast.
respect women. Women are.
So
ask
we
my
are
women.
keeping their identities private.
Yeah. So, and this is a man podcast. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, ain't nobody listening.
But,
Yeah, that's what.
What do they call it? Locker room talk?
Locker room talk. Yeah, this is just man talk. This is
But,
guy talk. This is what guys talk about when they're alone. So just what you guys know.
I remember, like we went to the movie co. It was like a whole big fucking deal, man. Like it was this whole like.
Dude, it was that snow bash thing or whatever the
Oh,
fuck that
dude, I remember
fucking
that shit.
You remember when they would bring a DJ to movie go for the fucking middle school twerps?
Dude,
Twerps,
I don't
isn't that
remember. I
weird?
just remembered going because I cared about a kiss. That's all. But
Yeah,
we went
I know.
We went off to the side, and one thing I definitely.
I think I had a girlfriend at the time.
Remember how I said the whole gum thing? It was mint. It was a very minty gum. It was a very minty kiss.
Imagine she blew you.
Might feel good.
I have no.
I've never felt that shit before, but can you
I have
guys
no
imagine
comment.
that shit? You guys ever
No
done some
comment.
shit like that?
I've never had a minty blowjob.
A minty blowjob?
No,
I've never had a minty blowjob.
I've never
That
had.
sounds interesting, but I'm not a big fan of gum personally. I don't like it. So
I don't even think I want to know what a minty blowjob.
Yeah,
feels
maybe
like,
it's
I'm
like
real.
what?
spicy,
I'm sure that shit's magical as fuck on that dick.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that shit's
It was
magical, bro. That
Yeah.
magical dick.
The weird thing about that kiss is that there was so much drama around it afterwards. Like when all our friends found out, they're like,
Yeah,
God,
that was
Yeah,
weird.
dude, that's school. That's like fucking middle
That's just
school and high school.
shit.
Like, wow,
So-
you
Yo, but
kids
people
school
are
like that?
freaking out,
Dude, I
dude.
remember, I actually panicked for a bit because I remember there was this one girl who I later found out had a crush on me. She was spreading this little fucking rumor, and I'm pretty sure she told Eugene about this because I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I
she used to
heard from
talk to
you.
me. I know what girl you're talking about.
She said that she had herpes.
Yeah.
She had herpes. And I was
What?
like,
Like, yo, we're in middle school, bro.
Yeah,
Who
that's
the fuck
fucked
actually
up.
has herpes in middle school?
Imagine being in
fucking
6th grade
God,
and
dude.
people saying you have herpes.
I was
Oh,
like,
look
yeah.
at herpes.
dude, I was like, oh my god, I'm in 7th or 8th
Bro,
grade or some shit.
if
I
you
had
think-
herpes. Oh shit, my
Bro,
life
if you
is
think
so
that
bad.
was
I never
fucking
think this
stressful,
girl again. Dude, it was.
you remember?
stressful. Hey,
You
I was
remember
like
the
in 7th
girl?
grade. It was awful. It was
Dude, the girl that
awful.
spreaded the rumor, Andrew. You remember the girl that spread? Obviously, you
I'm
remember the
pretty
girl that
sure-
spread the
I'm
rumor.
pretty sure I know
You
who it is.
remember? I dated her best friend.
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine? All right, that was hard. If you think just because someone said, "Oh, she has herpes," bro, imagine walking the hall, holding this girl's hand, and everyone and their mom, even teachers, I felt, were just like, "Why are you with her? She's a whore. She's nasty. She kissed that Lewis kid on the bus that one time." They weren't even go, bro. I'm telling you, I'm walking the hall. I'm walking the hall, and people are yelling this to me. You know how much I was sweating? I was
Fucked
fucking.
up.
I'm like, why am I with this whore? I didn't even like her. I got fucking catfished. She got on Facebook and she just messaged me and shit.
Gene
So
gonna
I
have
was
like
oh,
a.
shit. As a middle school kid, I'm like, yo, pussy coming for me? All right, all right.
He's gonna have like
She
some
came at
magical
me.
revelation, like in a movie where it's like they're
man.
throwing all this
Yo.
bashing at him. He's just like,
Yo,
no, why am I with this
legit.
whore?"
After I think I dated that girl for a good 2-3 weeks, and then after
Dude,
that it was kind of on and
I
off because it
I
was so much
honestly
pressure.
impressed. I was impressed that you hung on that long because I remember
Right?
very clearly everyone was talking so much shit.
And I'm nobody. I was just walking
Yeah.
the halls, bro.
I swear to God, during that time, Gene had to have been like the most popular kid.
Yeah,
in
I
you were-
was.
You were the
Just-
talk
Dude,
of the
at
town,
one
man.
point, for some reason, I was very popular. Everyone knew me.
That's
And it's
how
only because I
it was
dated like
in
2-3 girls.
Honestly,
and these
our middle
2-3
school
girls
wasn't
were
that
so
big.
much
You know what it probably was, Gene? You know what it probably was?
that I'm a
It's
ginger.
probably, it's no, okay, maybe.
Nah, that's
but
bad.
it was probably
Maybe.
because you know middle school kids are well, obviously they're dumb as fuck, but they probably thought you were gonna get laid, and they were probably.
I thought I was gonna get
mad
it.
about it. They were probably mad as shit about it.
I was like, is this how I do it? Is this how I lose it?
Yeah, I'm
You
saying.
gotta
like,
do what you gotta
middle
do
school-
sometimes, man.
Middle school kids, man, are the dumbest fucking creatures on this planet.
Bro.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Middle school is fucking quarantine.
Andrew,
Everything that is wrong with humanity. It is
I
terrible.
was making.
It is
They
I was
literally
making
made a
out with
show
this
about it.
girl. I was literally tongue deep in her, in a corner in the hall or something. Someone came up to me and did this to me, on my fucking shoulder, I turn around and they still talk shit to me in front of her, and I'm over here staring at her like,
What's she
you ain't
doing?
even gonna be like, I'm not a hoe. You're not even gonna fucking tell me that. I'm
no.
scared.
Oh, no.
And now she has kids.
Oh.
Hey, that girl I kissed.
Bro, I be dodging bullets left and right with these children.
Hey, man, we're perceptive. Relax.
Fucking Plan Bs and shit. I'm dodging shit. Could
Knock
fucking
on
get me
wood,
right
man.
Should I fucking tell my fucking story about how
No.
I fucking? Okay.
there. Yo, the way he lost her
Story time.
virginity, I would fucking like the people to hear that story. That guy's brave. I've never heard.
We're already this deep.
Bro, losing your virginity the way that Andres lost his virginity, I was like, how? You weren't scared? He's like, no. I was like, what?
Right?
What do you mean? I was
Don't worry.
terrified. I was terrified.
This man
What?
just
You look
wanted
so
to
damn calm. You even fucking. I don't want to spoil the rest of it. Go ahead, say what you want to say.
Okay,
I don't want to
so-
fucking say your
See,
story.
I wasn't scared at the beginning. It was just at the
Nah, I'm
when it was
scared.
over. That's why I got scared. Cause like, so basically, I dated this girl long ago. Like I talked to her. I used to talk to her before. Like we used to like talk about anime and whatnot. And she would message me all the time about anime. Like you gotta watch this shit. I'm like, all right, fuck off. And then we went to the fucking we went to fucking grad bash, all of us. And she was in the line behind. She was behind us in line, and fucking she would just play with my hair because I have long hair, and she was just like massaging it, just
Oh,
brushing
Andres,
it.
you're so handsome.
It's basically what.
Oh my
it's
god, I
basically-
love
I
his
love your
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Can I
exactly.
touch it?
Yeah, exactly. And I was just
Do you
like,
condition it?
yeah, dude. Thank you.
Good job, me too.
So she was like, so like I was like, oh, this girl's pretty cute. Like she was really cute, and I was like, oh, I'll talk to her. But like I literally just got recently like heartbroken, like pretty badly.
You were hurt. Hurt
Yeah,
people, hurt
I-
people.
It was a
Yeah.
hurting boy.
Bounce
I
back.
should came
Literally,
around the
like-
corner and said I could heal you.
Pretty much, and I was just like, so like I was like, yo, we fucking. She's like, no, I'm not ready. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, I asked her
That's what
again,
they all think.
Yo,
Yeah.
fucking-
and then I asked her again. I'm like, so we fucking. She's like, maybe. And I'm like, all right, all right.
She was
And I'm
getting
like-
wetter and wetter every time.
And I was just like, we're home alone. And I was just like, okay, fine. So like, it went from that, and then like literally after, I was like, yeah, you know, maybe we should stop because I don't want to nut in you, right? So as soon as I pull out, I see like ooze coming out, and I'm like, that's gross. And I'm like,
This
all right.
fucking guy.
So I'm like,
Oh, like a
"Oh,
little kid.
That's gross.
and I'm like, I'm gonna take a shower. So I took a shower. I noticed that I'm like, man, why am I super fucking flaccid right now? I was just like confused as hell. So I go online. I'm like, why the fuck am I flaccid after sex? It's just like usually. The
What do you
first
mean?
time-
Like your dick was soft? It's because you're done.
Yeah, because
That's the thing, I didn't even-
It doesn't stay hard forever, Andres.
No, listen. I
It's
didn't.
common
know I-
misconception, actually.
Listen,
People always think my dicks are just always have to be big and hard.
listen.
They get soft, motherfuckers.
Listen. I didn't.
So I go
I didn't
travel
know.
around the world.
I didn't know I was done. That was the thing. I didn't know I finished. I had no.
You didn't know you came?
Oh,
Yeah.
that nut must have been garbage. You think you did?
For real, son. Not like we shake.
That must have
Yeah.
been courage.
Especially on your
Yo,
first
for
one.
real, sometimes I get the little jitters in me.
Alright. Sometimes it just feels good, you know?
Oh, shit.
This
Except when I
podcast
jerk off.
is
When I jerk off, I don't get the same effect.
disgusting, Man, holy shit.
So
But yeah,
like,
go on, Dress. Continue.
so like, after I take a shower and I'm like confused as hell. I go up to her. I'm like, yo, did I nut in you? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, fuck. So I call my friend.
Dude, what you,
who's
what you
like,
probably saw was just her creaming, dude.
that's
Yeah,
the
bro.
thing. That's what I
Vaginas
thought.
do that.
So I
Yeah.
didn't, I didn't know that. So I like called my friend up, and I'm like, because she's
That shit's sexy.
experienced. She's experienced. So I was like, yo, how do I find that out? And she's like, tell her to stick her finger in her vagina. If it oozes out white liquid, you fucking came. And I'm like, all right.
Dude, that shit comes out like instantly. Like it starts like if you come in there.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's like when I pulled out, that's what it did.
Oh yeah, and you sound like you nutted in there.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That was,
Because every time I pull out, it just goes.
and it was a lot. And then I was like,
Just on the
all right,
floor.
whatever. So she goes in the bathroom, does her thing. She's like, yeah, there's.
It doesn't do that. I'm just talking.
She's like, that's cum. And I'm like, what? So I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my fucking.
I
God.
mean,
'Cause I'm
I'd be really scared.
I was terrified.
Especially like at 17, 19 or whatever, 18,
I
whatever
was
the fuck
18.
you were.
Yeah, we
I was
literally just
about to be on
graduated.
Teen Moms.
I was.
Teen moms. That show's still going.
There's still
Fucking-
Teen Moms out there, dude.
So we fucking walk all the way to the fucking.
It's the same
Walgreens.
bitches.
We walk all the way to the Walgreens. We go halfway. We see, you know where National is,
Yeah.
or it was.
Yeah.
We fucking There was a pharmacy there, like where that that dry cleaners there now, that washing machine place. That used to be a pharmacy. So I fucking walk. So she walks in. She's like, "I need Plan B, motherfucker." She gets Plan B, and like she's like, "It's gonna be okay, you know. If it happens, it happens." I'm like, "Bitch, I don't fucking want it to happen." You crazy?
You're like,
If
bro,
it
I
happens, it
remember
happens.
you were
Hold
super
up.
chill, and I just freaked the fuck out.
I'm 18. You think I'm in love with you right now?
No.
It's called lust, motherfucker. It's called lust.
So I'm like freaking out. So she's mad as hell, but like after the whole situation, she got mad. Like she was pissed that I
I
was
mean,
ready to be
I'm-
a father, and I'm like, no.
I mean, if you continue on with the story, I still would be pretty mad at you.
Yeah.
I'll be mad at you. Yeah.
You're the one who noted in her.
I'd be fucking mad at you.
Yeah, I mean, I
You're
wasn't mad
kind
at
of a piece
her.
of shit.
I wasn't mad.
Oh,
at her.
why
I
would
was
you be mad at her? You got your nut off, you idiot. Why would you be mad?
You're just
I was just
scared.
like, God, I wish I felt it. And fucking like I fucking.
You know, when I
literally-
first started having sex too, I didn't know if I was actually coming or not until like, cause I could jerk off and come, but like during sex, like the pre-com or like the just jizzing on its own, like I didn't know what the feeling was, so I always was scared until like one day I actually was fucking, and I'm like, oh my god, am I about to come? Wait, I feel this tingliness. I pull up, I was like, oh, I
Okay,
ejaculated.
I definitely never had that issue.
Me neither.
Me neither.
I had that issue.
Ever.
Yeah,
I didn't know if I was
always
coming or not.
definitely known when I was about
Same.
that was
It's like,
never
it's like
been an
building
issue.
up in you. I don't know what to tell
Yeah.
you.
No, but
I don't know. I
could
could fuck for a fucking while without coming, so it's like I don't really feel like.
Andres' story is some fucking crazy shit. This man almost became a baby daddy at the age of 18.
I walked
With some
fucking
girl.
miles and miles, like
And
to
the
go.
You didn't
girl
even pay
is
for it?
freaking out. This
No,
dude
she,
is
I didn't.
freaking
I
out.
was 18. I didn't have a job. We literally just graduated.
Damn,
high
she paid for it too? Andres, I would have been so mad at you.
I had no money. What do you want me to do?
Not in
So-
her, fool.
So,
Yeah, for real, you idiot.
in case you couldn't tell by now, this girl basically never talked to Andres again
No, she did.
after that. Or, like, in a romantic way.
No,
probably.
yeah, she did.
Oh, she did. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That's just too good.
Damn, Andres was just too good. But
Yeah,
yeah, this
so-
girl was fucking pissed, man.
I'd be
So-
bad.
She got mad because like after that,
That's terrible.
like I realized like I just wasn't like I just didn't really like her that much. Like I just wasn't into being in a relationship at the moment. And like, cause I really liked her. She was awesome. Like she was great. Like she's cool as fuck. Shout outs to her. Whatever. Anyways, so like after like a couple years later, like I meet her again. She's like still in love with me, and I'm like, bitch, relax. Bitch, I'm not trying to break your heart again, man. I like as much as I want to. I'm
Andres the
terrible.
stud.
But
I
dude,
told
you
her,
were
like,
so
I-
much more
Alright,
mature
Kyle
at that
Cruz.
point. You were so much more mature at that point. You probably knew how to put on a condom at this point, dude.
Wow,
I had enough-
you learned.
I'll be hon- I'll be
everything
honest
could
with
have
you.
changed, man. Everything, dude.
I had enough money to buy one because I had
Oh
a
my
job
God.
already at that point.
Dude, you dropped the ball, bro. You dropped the ball. After you
Yeah.
discovered the sophisticated plastic
Technology.
wrap on your cock technology, dude, you didn't make the move.
We
Sophisticated.
just turned into
Dude,
a roast and
man.
dress sesh.
Oh, the
God
funny part
damn.
is too, like when I moved here, I literally went to Walgreens because I was gonna like, meet up with this girl and have sex with her. I went to Walgreens. I immediately called Robert. I'm like, Robert, guess what? He's like, what? I'm buying a condom.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's
I'm sure
progress,
it's like
man,
a thing you
progress.
I
said.
was with my dad at the
Boys,
time
I'ma
too.
be
and he
real.
laughed.
I'm gonna be real as fuck.
Condoms are expensive as fuck, man.
I'm gonna be real as fuck.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
When I lost my virginity,
You didn't use a condom?
You're raw dog.
I didn't have to.
Oh, nice. That's a
So
good
I'm
one.
saying I'm
You
one of
mean
the
you
lucky
didn't have
guys.
to?
I got to practice a whole
She was on the pill,
lot.
man.
On
Oh.
the pill, boys. That's as good as it's gonna get.
That's pretty
Yeah, my
lucky.
girl's on the pill
Hey.
too.
Hey, what I'm saying, boys. What I'm saying,
Say it.
you got this one's for all the girls out there who are on the fucking pill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that thinking of all the girls on the pill? Is that what you're about to do?
No, but the only girls I fucked, I've never like been in a relationship
you.
with them. So I'm always
Thank you
using a
very much.
condom 'cause I'm not trying to catch anything. So even if they're on the pill, I use a condom anyways.
But yeah, no, you're a pussy. But for all the girls, out there,
This man just called this man a pussy for not wanting to get an
Robert's literally
STD.
concerned about his health. He's like, yeah, I don't want herpes or whatever. You're a bitch.
for all the girls out there who are on the pill, God bless you. God bless your soul. Cause seriously, man.
I mean, it helps with their periods, man.
I know.
For
I
the
know.
irregular
I
ones.
know
They
some
get
girls
to
actually use
regulate
it for
like
like
without sex,
yeah,
yeah.
for regulating their periods and stuff like that. But yeah, no, that shit is crazy, man. All the experience in the world, man. You get to learn. I was one of the lucky ones
Nice.
in that sense. So a lot of practice. Lost my virginity. Didn't have to use rubber like almost ever.
That's sick.
Hey, man. I'm just saying. Dude.
I've only used the rubber when I lost my virginity.
God-
I've actually
God
never
bless.
used the rubber after that.
God
But I've
bless.
only technically been over with 2 other women, to be honest. It's not like I'm whoring around my dirty dick all over the place. My first time I lost my virginity, I used a condom, and then my other girlfriend after that, she wasn't on the pill or anything, and we were gonna use the condom, but man, I couldn't fucking put that shit on. Like it was just hard. And you know, I actually found my first condom the other day, cleaning out like shit in my bag, like an old
Bro.
gym bag that I have. What do you mean? Well, I don't fucking travel a lot. Fuck you. It was in
Oh,
there.
I thought you just
Whatever.
throw it away after.
I don't
like,
even buy condoms. I literally don't buy condoms.
He's not a used
Whatever.
condom, Andres. It's a fucking
Yeah,
one
you
seal.
fucking
Okay,
idiot. Why would I
used
just keep that shit? Oh, look it. It's my first condom. I fucking
My
I
first
opened
nut.
I grabbed the package and the circle was like this fucking big, and I was like, no wonder, dude. I can't stick my dick in there. God knows if I got like a wrong size or something.
Yeah.
I was trying to force that bitch on and shit, and it was just killing my boner. So, I mean, we did it with the condom once. After that, we kind of just praise, hope to God everything was always gonna be okay.
Have you
And
guys,
Plan Bs, I mean, Plan Bs are pretty OP.
have you guys
They're
tried to
expensive
put
though.
condom on under the influence?
Hell yeah,
That
they're
shit-
expensive. $8 a
that
pop.
shit's hard.
Wait, what?
Fucking under
What?
the influence.
I tried.
A
So
whiskey dick?
no, like I literally
I
like
fuck under the influence all the time.
I was high as hell,
I
like,
really
out
should,
of my
actually.
mind, and I was trying to put on a condom, and it felt like I felt like I was like it felt forever. Like, I was like, come on,
Nah,
get
I
it.
guess because you're not
Bye-bye.
used to it, but
So difficult.
for me, it's
Yeah,
fine.
'cause,
That's
like,
because you don't smoke weed.
I don't, and it was just so I was just done. I was done. I was like, I'm fucking blasted. I can't even see straight. I'm the room is fucking going in circles. I feel like I'm speeding through time. Fucking,
You were
What
on
the
crack,
fuck did you
sir.
smoke, guy?
I don't know.
Fucking
You're on crack for
shit,
real. What the
laser or
fuck?
something.
That doesn't feel like weed at all.
Yeah,
Weed feels like ooh, not ooh.
that's the thing. Like that's why I feel like so when I first started smoking weed, that's what it felt like. I felt like I was literally racing through time. Like fucking time was like beating the shit out of me, going super fast. I was like, dude, I'm in it. But when I smoked weed with Daniel, because he's trying to be like a weed farmer and stuff like that.
No
It's like,
names, man. You're fucking outing your boy on a live stream, bro. What the
Nah,
fuck?
dude,
Now we
going
gotta
on here?
beep.
Hey,
Nah,
we're close to legalizing that shit federally, so continue.
so he's my homie. So like he gave me some and I'm like, dude, this is smooth as hell. Like I feel calm. Like I feel like the world is like like rocket me, you know? I feel like I'm a baby.
No rocking, yeah.
Yeah, were you reborn?
What does it mean to feel like a baby, man?
I don't know, like some
It feels to be safe.
like imagine like
He's
have you ever
experiencing the world all over again, dude. That's what
like
it
have you ever
means.
like held a baby and like
That's
rocked
funny,
it? Like that's what I felt. I felt like the
Always.
world-
Oh,
Every
the,
day.
I hate holding babies, so I'd
Have you ever-
I'd
have
have
you
the
ever been
opposite
rocked
experience
as
of you,
a
dude.
baby?
I'd fucking freak out, dude.
All right,
Not
Andrew,
that
have you
bad.
ever held a dog and like rocked
Yes.
it? There
That's
you
good.
go.
That's good stuff right there.
There you go. That's what it felt like. I was just like rocked.
doggies.
I love me.
And do you think you ever have kids?
Me? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. One day, probably. When
Does anybody here want kids?
Nothing better to
I
do.
do, but man, that shit sounds
that's
so
literally
expensive.
that's how you know I'm not ready. Like that's how I'm thinking about it. Yo, when I got nothing better to do, maybe I'll pop out a baby or two, dude. Fuck it, man. No, but yeah, I'm sure I'll be down one day, but not anytime soon, obviously. Just like any other fucking dude my age with fucking half a brain, probably.
Yeah, this
No,
is the
you
average
are.
age to pop babies.
No, it's not.
Maybe back
We're
in
at
the
the age
day.
when we're not young. We're not young anymore, Andrew.
No,
We're
I'm
not
saying
young
like
anymore, man.
maybe like 50 years ago, this was the average age to fucking pop a kid. Not nowadays.
No,
Well-
no. Actually, 50 years ago, the average age was 18. That's why there was
Shit.
fucking a lot of
Dude,
young
I'm
ass parents.
fucking 23. It's the same shit.
Well, if you think about it, like look at all
Nah.
the kids in our high school. Like they all have, most of them have kids already.
No,
Most of them have two.
you guys are exaggerating. Most of the kids you fucking remember probably have fucking kids.
You knew the
No,
shitty one. That's
it's not
Most of the
how it
kids I see. Most of the kids I still follow on Instagram.
works. Not how it works.
Literally half a height.
No, literally, people are having kids older now, in general, on average.
Well, Florida needs to get with the times.
I mean, Florida might be one of the cases where it's not the case, but we're Florida.
I
Can't
see young
compare-
parents
you
left
can't
and right
compare
all the time.
Florida to the rest of the world. Whenever you think Florida, you're not thinking normal. That's not how Florida works. When you're thinking
Well,
Florida,
I'm only
you're
thinking Florida because I don't know what the fuck the rest of the world is doing.
when you're thinking Florida, you're thinking anomaly. Florida is anomaly territory. Okay,
Well,
we're not fucking normal.
We're the
down here.
exception.
since I lived here, like everybody that I know is a fucking baby mama, and they're like younger than me or as old as me.
Yeah, dude. It's common as fuck.
Oh, it
I
happens
have
a
no
lot,
kids,
for
no
sure.
son.
But I mean, there's like literally around the world, there's like in fucking, especially westernized civilizations, they're having fucking crises about this shit. They're paying people to have children because of how few fucking kids are being had.
Japan,
Where?
In Japan, it's
Places
bad.
in like Japan and shit. They're literally paying you to fuck and have kids because of how much of the like.
How much?
How much?
I'm not sure. but
Exactly. I like how Roger's thinking. How much?
I can pump them
How many
out.
yens are we talking?
I don't know how the laws work. I don't know if you'd have to be like native to them or something like that.
Ah.
But yeah, like I know definitely Japan is like probably the biggest example. They're having like a fucking child crisis in Japan.
Yeah, right.
They're just not
there's
having
more like
kids.
adult diapers than baby diapers. Some shit
Yeah,
like that.
there's literally more adult diapers from like how much of the senior population compared to the baby population. They're just not fucking getting married and they're not having kids.
Adult
as much.
diapers are gross.
And it's becoming such a huge problem in Japan that they're literally paying their fucking kid, paying you to fuck and have kids.
There's like government funded what's it?
Sex orgies? No.
No, government funded like
What?
find
What?
your wife or girlfriend thing. They
Yeah.
government fund those types of
That's
things.
why
like,
I think places
dating
like
shit.
Japan are also much more quick to start adopting like those new technologies, those like AI matchmaking technologies. I've mentioned this to you guys before, but like Facebook especially has been talking about this, that they're developing AIs and they're developing technologies to find your soulmate, quote unquote. So they're
Some
very
random girl
confident.
across the world.
They're very confident that they can find the perfect match for you based off of what they know about
They're
you.
playing God.
Yeah, this is like 2 steps above like
They're
dating.
literally gonna start breeding us like fucking dogs out here.
Yeah.
There's gonna be fucking.
Dude, it's
That is
eugenics,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah,
Making
it's
like the best
basically
genes
eugenics.
together.
No one wants to say it out loud, but it's literally fucking eugenics.
I'm telling you,
Dude,
boys, we're getting
when
farmed.
when you have a computer
Pretty
literally
much.
choosing your fucking soulmates or choosing your soulmates, quote unquote, and your mating partner to have kids.
Well, what if
you
it
literally
picks
have
me?
some other-
With
What?
a rich
What if it
lady.
picks you Rihanna? And it's
Okay,
like,
then.
It is
Oh,
fine.
I'd have a baby with Rihanna. Rihanna, oh shit,
But
man. I could say I have a lot in
I
common
really
with
doubt
Rihanna. Let me
Rihanna
think.
would be using Facebook AI dating apps. So, but
Maybe she's lonely. Maybe, oh, she's dating ASAP Rocky actually right now, I think, right?
Oh yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, like
I think she's
They don't
dating
like
ASAP
other
Rocky.
the problem is that when these civilizations
Yeah,
get
he was.
very advanced and like westernized and they become like a lot more modern. One of the large causes of it, from my understanding, is that since women are also now becoming very educated and they're becoming very high level workers, and a lot like in America, like women are graduating from college now in higher rates than men are.
oh yeah, by a lot.
And in Japan, this is
Yeah,
also
they care
become
more.
very prevalent for a long time now. And now women are very like heavily career oriented, right? So there's a lot less marriages in like the traditional sense in Japan. And for Japan, that's like a huge shock to their culture, because Japan was their culture was heavily oriented around, arranged marriages, like
And for women, it's a lot
marriage-
harder when you're like career driven and you have a kid. That pretty much takes a year out for you.
it's so much harder if both
So a dude can have a
parents
kid
are
and just
career
It could take
driven.
out more than just a year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think a big factor is not just the fact that like there's more career driven women, it's also just how much Japan's culture was initially ingrained in that like arranged marriage lifestyle. Everyone was getting married early. Like they have a much harder time figuring their way around that, because the culture is so different now. It's basically like a 180. You went from arranged marriages to like career women who don't even fucking want to get married, right? So it's like such a huge difference. Like,
They're
dude,
traumatized.
Japanese dudes probably don't even fucking know how to approach women. They probably literally fucking
Minasai.
quiver in their boots at the thought of even
I mean,
talking.
have you ever
I think
seen
that's a natural
Japanese
thing that
porn?
they're like
So
really
bad.
bad at dating girls.
And yeah, no, and
They're
They're
Japan
bad
was
at
also,
fucking too.
Japan historically was also a very sexually repressed society. That's the reason why hentai and like all that perverted shit is happening in Japan, you know how like Japan is known for being super fucking perverted. It's literally because they were so heavily sexually repressed for centuries. Literally, like landlords would hunt you down and report you to the police if you had porn in your house. That's how bad it was. So they were
I
like
hate those
heavily
pixels.
sexually repressed. But they have a whole bunch
Every
of
time
issues.
I'm watching Japanese
I
porn,
don't even want to know what the fuck's going on in Japan. But yeah, it's so bad over
goddamn
there
pixels.
that they're not having fucking kids. And I think a culture like that now, where it's like, what do we do? We don't know how to fucking interact anymore. We don't know how to have kids. I think that opens the door widely for something like a Facebook fucking AI to just come in and do the job for them. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, like they're not having kids.
Test it
They
out
gotta
on
have
them
they start having
because
kids
they
somehow.
need
Or
it.
they're
They
just
need
gonna
the
die
help.
out.
They need the extra
Yeah.
boost.
So that's the scary part. Facebook is fucking eyeing Japan. You know for a fact they're eyeing Japan. They want that's testing grounds for them, dude. They're fucking happy as hell about this because that fucking AI soulmate shit. Oh, they're gonna have a fucking great time in Japan, and we'll see. I guess we'll get to see just what happens from it. But it's a creepy fucking concept, man. Some like computer overlord god fucking deciding what your kids look like and shit. I don't know, man. It's weird stuff.
We live in weird times, my friend.
Yep.
That's if you let them.
You want to talk about
Just
that
don't
Twitch
do it.
thing? About them banning the words incels and simps and whatever. So what happened?
Fuck Simp.
Yeah, so today, I think the mandate came out today. Twitch added it to their terms of service, where now you cannot say the word simp, incel, or virgin without getting banned.
Wow.
And I'm not sure if that necessarily applies to like Twitch chat and streamers or just streamers. Probably both, I would have to assume. And they're also banning any
Yeah,
emote
bullshit
that
with it.
relates to simps. So
Dude, fucking
I
Pokemon
think it's a
changed
little
a
whack.
lot of shit.
I think it's a little
Bro.
whack. I don't know.
it's obviously whack. Obviously,
Stupid.
the thing with these is like, what's the motivation here?
Don't we
You
hate
know,
men?
obviously,
I guess I don't like them.
I don't know, because well, for
I don't like men either. That's why I like women.
the idea of banning simps is because it's attacking men that are kind to women, right? That's what their excuse is. If a dude is nice to a woman, he's a simp, right? So
Yeah.
that also technically affects women. So like if you have like all these dudes that are constantly watching women's streams and just giving them fucking money,
You
and
think
you're
people actually believe
actively
that?
going to
No,
these
like
girls' streams and calling all the dudes there simps, technically that would negatively affect the
True.
female streamer, right? At the end of the
Yeah.
day, right?
Why?
But
Won't the simps just keep giving money?
yes, that is the point, Roger. That's why
Well,
this whole
yeah.
fucking thing is beyond stupid. Because
They would just get them more simp opportunities. You get more time to white night or like do whatever the fuck
They
it
will
is
feel
that
like
you
a
do to
white
get your
knight.
dick hard at night.
Because now they're driving through an army of haters, quote unquote. They're just driving through and handing the money to the damsel in distress at the end of the fucking road. But I don't know, man. It's hard to understand why they're doing this exactly, because at the end of the day, if you ban the word simp, there's just gonna be a new word. There's just gonna be a different fucking word at the end of the day.
can we ban the
really-
word idiot? Like
No.
people don't like being called idiot, right? Can you just ban that word?
Dude, the thing is if we like allow this kind of shit to just go through unchecked, eventually shit like that will be banned too. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. All these things are a slippery slope. When you just like hand over all these things and don't fucking like fight against it or give serious pushback, and most people don't, because that's
Don't
what
get me
happens.
wrong, the word
That's
simp
what
was pretty
happens with
much-
monopolistic companies. With you can't push back against them as easily, and most people just don't have the energy to, right? They just keep going, because what are you gonna do? Fucking stop them? No, they don't give a fuck. So I don't know. It's really weird. It's hard to say how much of it has to do with shit like with like Pokimane being like such a huge female streamer, and Pokimane is one of their biggest cash cows, right? And Twitch, they Twitch.tv has made insane money off of these female streamers. Insane money.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
That's why, like, because they called themselves like the gaming platform at the start, right? But then like these girls started they started coming in and they started doing like the lewd content where they like show their ass and their tits and their stuff like that, and it caused a lot of uproar in the Twitch community. But Twitch didn't really give a fuck because they were making money, so they just eventually let it go, and they're just like fuck it. And now basically they're making them a
campsite.
protected class. They're basically making them a protected class on their platform, right? So I don't know. It's just
Okay,
weird.
what's the percentage of like between female streamers and male streamers? Is it like a large percentage between them, or
It, it
77.
has to be tiny, man. I would have to assume it has to be tiny, but it doesn't change the fact that if you go to like their homepage and you look at like the biggest categories,
in
it's
general,
like
like the biggest streamers, like
yeah,
how
it's just
the
the
spread
basic
between?
the talk the
Just
chatting
chatting.
category where you're just there talking, and
People are lonely, man.
that's like huge
That's all
huge
really
majority of
people
the time.
need, dude. That's why Twitch became like it's so famous, right? Because it's just talking to the person in the first place, right? Because we can see gameplay on YouTube, right? So it's not always really about the game, but interacting with the person that's playing
It's
it.
true.
No,
So
that's
if
a
you could
huge
just
that's a
cut
huge
out the
thing.
middleman of video games and just have the person talk to you, I don't see anything wrong with that. That's pretty much the point of
No,
Twitch. I
it's
feel
true.
like.
I agree for sure. That's why it works. There's a reason it works. The reason people are pissed is because they're like, "Oh, we lost our gamer platform. This was
Haven't
supposed to
lost
be a
much of
platform
it,
for
dude.
gamers, right? And then we're losing it. We're losing it, quote unquote, to this type of stuff." That's what people are pissed off about. I'd have to imagine.
But
The
what are they
incel.
really losing?
Yeah, what are they really losing? People, you
What
can
is it?
just go on your gaming stream.
I
You're
don't know.
still looking at the same
Viewership.
thing you've been
I
looking
don't
at for
fucking know,
years.
dude. I don't know.
You're not losing
The Sims would
anything.
be looking at the girls anyways, right?
I'd have to understand the algorithms here, right? I really don't. I haven't looked into fucking Twitch viewership algorithms at all, but people just find reasons to fucking complain. First of all,
Yeah.
people
That's
just
what it
find
just
reasons
sounds
to
like.
complain. Second of all, I also, although some of it seems valid, I hate the idea of banning stupid fucking words like that.
Yeah, obviously that's dumb
Always
Yeah,
shit.
banning the
slippery
word is
slope.
dumb as hell.
It's
But just people
stupid as
complaining
fuck.
about like girls like just doing just chatting section, that type of shit seems
Yeah.
also dumb for me. Just let them
It's all
fucking
it's
do it.
all
I don't
dumb.
give a
It's
fuck.
all dumb. But just because it's dumb doesn't mean it should be banned.
Oh yeah,
If it were
word is definitely
genuinely
wrong in my
fucking
opinion.
causing like serious damage to people, then maybe. But this is just a fucking money play for Twitch at the end. It's just money, bro. It's just money. There's never been any ethics or morals involved. When you're talking Amazon, you're talking money, dude.
But how they're
It's just
making more
money.
money by banning the word simp?
More
They get to
Sims.
protect. They get to
Yes.
protect Pokemon. They get to protect people like that.
But is that gonna make any like a marginal difference between
No,
The
it's
not
simp.
not.
banning it and banning?
It's
Then
not.
what's the
It's
point?
just
Why
like
It's a
make so
power
many people
move,
hate
man.
the company
okay.
more?
Think about it like
They
this. If
already
they
get
say
it.
They hate
we're
us.
banning the dudes that get called, we're banning the dudes that throw around the word simp all the time, right?
Mhm.
So what does that mean? This is a more friendly stream for streamers like
Oh,
Pokimane or
like
Amaran
advertisement, shit like that. That could work.
and all these kinds of female streamers to come in because they don't even need to ban these people themselves. They'll just get auto banned or some shit
I
like
guess that works for
right?
like big companies that do advertisement, like for Twitch and shit like that. They probably don't like it, like if there's like a toxic community surrounding Twitch.
I don't care
The
either.
more they
As long as they
make
buy
it
their shit.
family friendly. They do care because they did care in YouTube, and they did fucking.
Nah, but
do
it was
shit
with
that
the content.
banned.
The content that was it being advertised, not like
Just in
the chat though.
general people, right? I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
I don't
So
know,
I'm
man.
assuming
For
it could
me,
affect
I
advertisement.
think the
Like,
easiest way for people who don't study
it's
the
not.
algorithms and don't really know the math, I think the most basic line you have to follow is you follow the money always. That's the quickest answer to anything. If you want a rational answer to your fucking question about these big corporations, follow the money. Think, is this making them more money? How would this make them more money? That's how I look at it.
That's the only way
So
I could think about
I'm
it.
gonna
Advertising
assume
family
it's
friendly.
probably just making the platform more friendly for a bunch of like female streamers to come in that would normally have to deal with the simp, incel,
Oh, they probably drives them away.
virgin
Type of thing.
terminology,
I get
and
you.
it just make it easier access to them. I don't know. That's my
That's
assumption.
not
I really
necessarily
don't know.
wrong, I don't think. Making it easier for like girls to be comfortable, because it's probably
Yeah.
really shitty for a lot like the low end girls that don't have like large advertisement or large communities around them. They probably get bullied pretty badly
Oh,
online.
definitely. Th-
I don't think there's anything wrong with
there's
that,
a
but
lot. There's a lot
it
of
does
it.
feel weird banning a
But
word
dude,
like simp or something like
anyone
that.
gets bullied for anything. And it's just
That's
weird
true.
to ban like random fucking terms. Like, dude, any like how many times have I seen specific streamers get bullied all the time? Like I will dominate got called crackhead probably
That's true.
70,000 times a stream. Do you see them banning the fucking word crackhead? No.
Because we don't
There's
care
no
about our crackheads.
because they don't give a shit.
He
Except in
embraced that
Oregon.
shit.
He embraced it. Dude, that's for me. I respect anyone who embraces the bullshit because, dude, that's fucking what it means to be human.
Exactly.
You're gonna fucking deal with bullshit and you're gonna sling bullshit.
That's what it means to
That
be
is
alive, man.
humanity.
Fucking
That's what it
trees
means to
deal
be
This
with
new
alive.
fucking
bullshit.
generation.
Well,
This
a
new
lot of people
generation doesn't
can't
know how to go through bullshit.
Nah, that's the problem. It's fucking, it's the woke culture coming in is basically pussy culture, bro. You're a fucking pussy if you embrace this shit. Straight up. Like these are people that would literally not survive 2 seconds in the real world. They really just wouldn't. These are
Well, you
people
don't
that
have to because
unironically
it's
spend their entire time behind filters and censorship and feel empowered by it. They don't realize that it's just making them bigger bitches that will never survive 2 seconds in the fucking real world. They just embrace this shit because it makes them feel powerful when they feel like they can silence you for saying mean words. They're like, yeah, that's right, and they feel like they have like moral high ground, their moral pedestal and shit like that. It's like, dude,
I don't
it's
want
the
to see
only
someone
time
try
they
to
get to
take a
feel
word out of my
powerful.
mouth.
It's the only time these people that embrace the stupid fucking rules get to feel powerful because they're fucking losers, man, that will never fucking stand 2 seconds out on the streets and not fucking cry to their fucking moms, dude. It's just how it is, man. That's why these companies get away with this shit. Because we have, like, in America, especially in like more advanced societies, it's coddled. You have a
The
generation, a new
coddling of the
youth that's
American mind.
it's a coddled, comforted society, weak, sheltered, comforted. It's so easy to control these mushy little brains because they've never had to feel any of how much fucking life sucks. They've never had to be hardened in their lives the fucking hard way. They're mush. They're fucking mush. These companies know it. These tech companies know it. These algorithms know it. It's easy. It's easy for them. So they just keep doing it. And no one's gonna stop them. It's definitely not their fucking
We can
They're
stop
fucking
them. I
cash
believe in
cows.
us.
dude, we will stop them. And no matter how much they censor us, bro, even if they bother censoring us, we'll find a way, dude. We'll get our voices out there, man. That's the
Our
power.
voices will be heard.
Even just because they silence me on a platform doesn't mean shit. I'm gonna keep talking the same shit I'm talking about right now.
It's not
I'm
going to be
gonna,
easy.
I'm gonna make a fucking. I'm
It's
gonna
not
make
gonna
a
be easy.
Twitch
Like
platform.
looking back on the last podcast that we talked about, Joe Rogan's entire fucking YouTube catalog got fucking wiped off the place of the earth. So we're talking like the biggest
Whatever.
podcaster in the world is getting censored.
Well,
So it's
He
not.
got
a-
all that
it's
paycheck.
not a- It's an
He
uphill
got all that
battle.
paycheck. You think he actually cares?
No,
got all the
no,
money.
for sure.
Doesn't
That's the
matter.
problem. I think before Joe
Yeah,
Rogan was doing a
gives a
very
fuck?
good thing. Joe Rogan was doing a very amazing thing, and people were scared to silence him. But he moved on to Spotify because he decided to take care of himself. He said he chose what's best for him at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
So we can't
That's-
rely on Joe
that's what he
Rogan
needs to do.
anymore. We can't rely on
You
Joe
gotta
Rogan
rely on
anymore.
yourself, man.
Someone else.
I never
someone
rely on
else
anyone
has-
but me, motherfuckers.
Someone else has to take
Always
that
rely on
place.
yourself.
Someone else has to take that spot because Joe Rogan finally kicked the bucket in terms of being like that leader of fucking free thought, free speech, or whatever, and saying, being that unfuckable with podcast, that unfuckable with voice that not even the biggest tech companies would fuck with. At the end of the day, he chose himself like any normal human being would eventually at some point, right?
The fat
So
ass.
now it's
joke.
up to someone else. Now it's up to someone else to lead fucking free speech and free thought and the
Elon Musk.
open,
3 a.m.
the open speech platform.
Fuck him.
Dude,
Here's why.
the nano chip technology that Elon Musk is making to help us communicate with our words, that's gonna save us.
No.
Why would that say that?
Right,
We-
a fucking
we
shit.
could communicate all we want with
Beep, boop,
words
beep,
just because
boop.
we're not using them now. It's easier. No, makes no sense.
You can directly
It's not gonna save us.
Transfer
pass your
thoughts.
thought to your brain, bro.
Yeah, imagine.
Okay,
Wow,
I could just be
wow,
like, yo,
wow.
bitch.
I
and
feel
just
like
talk
that
to
would be
them.
harder to filter out what you
Wait,
don't
are we
wanna
gonna?
say.
Am I gonna get banned now for saying those words? I said
No.
all those words.
Oh, wow,
Simp,
yeah,
simp,
yeah.
simp,
All those
simp,
words on
simp,
my
simp,
live
simp,
stream.
simp.
Fuck you.
Yo, I'm
He's
getting
just like,
banned.
Oh, you're on Twitch. That's right.
Yeah.
Simp,
Streaming
simp,
all
simp,
out.
simp.
Yo, I'm getting banned, boys. Let's fucking
Hey,
go.
fuck.
Oh, boys.
The revolution is now. Sip, sip.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking banned. Let's fucking go.
All right, so what the fuck were we talking about?
Being a simp.
I'm not a simp.
No,
You
Mr.
got
Simp.
simp for your lady.
Nano chip
You got simp for
technology.
your lady every once in a while.
Okay.
I would never let no one implant nothing in my brain either.
Realistically, we're on to the nano chip technology.
Yes.
Let's say it genuinely made life 10 times easier in every way. Would you take the chip?
Yes.
No,
mean,
weed makes
uh,
life 10 times easier and I smoke it. So,
You know, remember that
I'm done.
episode? Remember that 70s show? Red warned us, man.
Don't put the chips.
Red warned us. He warned us decades ago.
yeah, that's the problem. No one
Beware.
has a fucking dad that's gonna kick their foot up your ass anymore. It's always like, oh, I can't hit my kids. He would fucking threaten Eric. I'm gonna put my foot up your ass. You keep fucking around, little twerp. You won't get life. He would tell him life's fucking hard. He would tell him every fucking time because he fought in the war against the goddamn Vietnamese,
Bro, against the
the
commies.
commies.
But yeah, man. The chip.
It all depends on
I
like
love
how
that 70s show.
safeguards set up and what does the chip actually do.
Yeah,
If
and
it's just like
also
a
you got to
fucking
think
credit
about it
card
that
or
it's gonna give you
a tracker,
enhancements.
there's no point. But if it's
Dude,
like
the
some
chip
fucking
is already
raw logic
here.
shit, like
That's the problem.
actually,
It's
Those-
tempting. It's very.
You're gonna be at a
The chip
disadvantage.
is already here, man.
You're gonna be
You
at
know
a
what the chip
disadvantage.
is right now?
Your phone.
Those fucking AirPods.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what the fuck the chip is. When those shits turn on and all these mindless zombies start appearing,
They're like the
gonna see.
fucking
You gonna
SpongeBob
see.
movie where everybody
That's
had
like
the
the chump
chum
bucket.
bucket.
Bro,
It's like
bro.
the chum
love
bucket.
that
I've said this since the
goddamn bucket.
beginning. I've said this since the beginning.
You heard it
SpongeBob
here
already
first,
did it.
folks.
They put the fucking
Take your
chump bucket.
AirPods
Everyone
off.
loved the chump bucket helmet. All of a sudden, see, mind
I
control.
All
swear,
hail
my
Plankton.
biggest conspiracy, like my actual biggest conspiracy that I feel like
I'll never get those AirPods.
that no one talks about is like the whole, like, like slowly brainwashing people type of shit, bro. Like
the
this whole,
long,
Yeah.
yeah, the long con of getting people used to the idea of something. I swear to God, that's like my.
that's a real
deepest-
thing. So
That's my deep. No, I know it's a real thing in terms of like psychology. Of course, it
Yeah.
works psychologically, but like the deepest conspiracy that it's actually being used against us in like a grand scale. Because, bro,
I remember how
You
rude it was
have
back in the day to
literally
have
some of
earphones
our
on all the
earliest
time.
memories of like this chip fear is going all the way back to like that 70s show, the Matrix movies, fucking talking to us about plugging us in, and it's like, oh dude, that's fucking crazy, man. Imagine that getting
Yeah.
plugged into a system, getting a chip implanted. That's
Those-
terrifying.
Those
And then-
earbuds, man.
And then over time they keep introducing it, like in fucking the SpongeBob movie where Plankton fucking dude, this is being shown to our kids, literally, by the way. This is literally being shown to us, like when we
it's
were
also
kids.
shown as being bad, right?
Yeah, we were
People
Yeah,
kids.
and
like
it's, it's always shown as being bad, but the problem is you get used to the idea of it. You can, when you get introduced to something that's like hurtful or bad over time, the
it's
pain
not as scary.
the pain isn't as
Not
painful
scary.
anymore
I get
if you keep feeling the same pain over and over again, right?
That's
It's-
why I'm dead inside. I
that
don't fear
idea.
death.
yeah, that's why so many
I
people are
experience
like,
death every day.
that's why so many people are like, yeah, I'll just kill myself one day. I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, because you know we normalize the whole suicide joke terminology for so long. Now, it's like, now people are like, yeah,
Eventually,
man, death
mean it.
isn't all that bad. How bad could that?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh
But
my
just-
fucking god.
But the SpongeBob movie isn't even just like
Doesn't
another,
work.
like I remember like Futurama talked about this where I think the lady that the old man fucking hated. Remember the
Yeah.
Mom.
Mom.
Yeah, mom,
Big
mom.
Mom, basically Big Mom of fucking Futurama. Her name was Mom. Was it?
Yeah, her
Mom?
name was the
Her
mom.
name was just mom. Yeah.
Yeah, she had
Mom.
there was an episode dedicated to her fucking sending
wanted
out
the
a new
anchovies.
product, sending out a new product. Where I think it was literally that. It was like a fucking brain.
It was
implant
anchovies.
to
Because
control-
in anchovies, they had the ancient brainwash, and Fry won the anchovies in a contest.
Yeah.
And it was
So
the only anchovies left in the world.
so like these things are constantly introduced to us. Like these ideas get introduced to us in media all the time, and then when it actually happens, no one gives a fuck anymore. Literally, just no
'Cause they don't
one
notice.
cares anymore. Because you're
The
just
first thing I
used
saw
to
was
the idea.
Apple AirPods. I was like, "This is a fucking brainwash technology." You guys all walking around with them shits in your
Yeah.
ears.
But isn't it crazy? Because like it, for me, that's why I have like this big conspiracy about it. Because it's one thing to like get used to it, but the reality is, you've never experienced it before. You've never had a chip in your brain up until now. But now when you're thinking about it, it's like it's not that big of a deal. But why? You've never experienced it firsthand. Why is it now suddenly not a fucking big deal to you? Why?
It's for humans,
When
man. We
20
adapt.
years ago, it would have definitely been a fucking big deal.
Now
to
we
you,
got
you
more
know?
information, man.
Look, man, I've been
They
playing.
put 'em in the pigs and the
Cyberpunk
pigs are
2077.
fine.
I'm ready to come
Yeah,
back.
Cyberpunk is another one of them, dude.
Dude, I've been
Cyberpunk
playing
is
it.
another one
I've
of
been
them.
the game. I've been playing. I'm going to my second playthrough.
Oh
I'm
damn.
ready to become fucking a bionic.
Dude, this fucking guy, I was actually gonna message Robert. It was like fucking Robert legit was playing for 3.5 hours. It was 9, 10 in the morning. And he's always like, "Man, bruh, I'm working, man. Fuck
I work at
you."
and dude, chill.
Alright.
I do.
Alright, let me catch you again. Let me catch you again,
Playing
motherfucker. I'm gonna
Cyberpunk,
message
we
you.
gonna
You're
call
like,
you
get
boss,
the fuck to
man."
work playing fucking
Dude, I'm
Cyberpunk.
in training. I don't have to take calls
You
right now.
completed Cyberpunk. Let us know. This is mainstream culture we're talking.
It's fun. It's fun.
It looks fun.
It's glitchy as shit. A lot.
Oh,
of
yeah.
times.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard it's really badly made.
Ah,
yeah.
but the story's really good.
They released an
Yeah.
apology about it, like how fucking.
Yeah, I
how
saw the
fucked
apology
the game
too.
was.
Too little, too late.
Whatever.
Did
Dude.
it?
I'm
They
not
I
really-
mean, you
really
guys
are
delayed the game
fucking
16
funded.
times and can't figure it out.
Isn't that
I don't
kind of
expect
crazy?
any big game to come out not full of glitches. Especially now they have the handicap or like the what they could use. Like, oh, we'll just patch it after just to make sure.
Dude,
Yeah.
that came from fucking Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty, man. Like
They could
that
get away with
fucking
it, so why not?
culture, yeah, it literally came from these kinds of games where people are just pumping out products just to make money as quickly as possible. It's ruining gaming so quickly. Like,
And to be fair, it's as a developer, it's probably really hard to find all those glitches. And
yeah.
so when you have like a
No, it
huge
is.
audience
It
going
is.
through them, they just see everything. There's no like
It,
hiding
it
it.
Yeah,
definitely
exactly.
is. That's the thing is that because back then it's like, I don't know, maybe it's because times are changing and people don't care that much about games anymore. So you need to constantly pump out a new game and then propaganda the fuck out of the game to get people to buy it. Maybe that's just how games sell nowadays.
We'll get Keanu Reeves.
Maybe games literally can't survive by being genuinely cared about and
Oh, they
like
do.
developed
Every time there's
over
like a really
long
cared
periods
about
of time.
game, it does last for a good amount of time. At least a lot of those games become like cult. Like what
No,
was
they
it? Like,
definitely
I
build
mean,
cult
GTA
fan
5
bases.
is basically a
But
cult.
like
like,
that.
but
And like
does
Skyrim,
that like you
last
have to
forever.
you
People
have to
just
think
like
about like a business sense. Does the effort of genuinely caring for your game and developing it over a long period of time and making sure it comes out perfect, is it
it's
more worth than
probably
just is it more worth than just the propaganda machine?
to be fair, if you
I doubt it.
like how Cyberpunk
I
pretty
doubt
much
it.
did it, they're in development for like I don't know 6 years. I think since
No,
2014
what
when they announced
Cyberpunk
it.
did is that they
It's
were
just
hyping
setting
the
yourself up to
development.
fail, dude.
Yeah,
You
they
just
were
take too long.
hyping the development. They excellently used the propaganda machine. They got Mr. Keanu Reeves himself on the
John
fucking
Wick.
board when
Dude, I love Johnny Silverhand.
everyone was jacking themselves off to fucking Keanu Reeves for years, right?
Fucking hell
That's
yeah.
why it's hard to say nowadays what is better, actual effort. It's what's happening in Hollywood too. Hollywood doesn't give a fuck about their fucking product anymore. I'm pretty sure the propaganda machine is just as effective nowadays as an actual quality effort from a team that genuinely cares about the game. And that's just the reality, and that's what we're gonna have to deal with.
Well, it's
When
not like a
something
bad
bec-
game. The story is really good. It's
No,
fun. It
it's
has
good.
a lot
I
of like
actually like the story
side
a
story
lot,
and shit.
but dude, those bugs were fucking bad. And that's the problem.
It's a lot of just
If
visual
something
and
like
like
that gets
rules and stuff.
sold, like think about it this way: if something like that gets sold and people just kind of like accept it, it's a slippery slope, just like everything else.
Look,
Now
man, I've
you're
been
gonna
playing
see
the game
the
since it
next
came
10
out, and I
AAA
haven't
title
run
games
into
will bug
anything
your
that was
fuck.
like game breaking for me. It's like, oh, it's unplayable.
Every stream I watched was actually cringe. How fucking bad the bugs were. They were. It was cringe. How fucking.
I haven't seen
terrible
it, so I'd have to
It
play
was
it.
cringe. It was cringe.
I'm probably gonna buy
I
it.
mean,
Maybe
I
I was
mean,
just lucky and didn't get
and
like really bad
I'm
bugs.
saying that as someone who I actually
To
don't
be
mind
fair,
bugs that much. I literally
I
don't
also
care.
heard it was
Uh,
horrible on like
uh,
the Xbox and
Yeah, I was gonna say it's worse on consoles. On
I was heard
PC,
like
it's not
horrible on console
so bad. On consoles, where it's kind of unplayable.
Yeah.
because it's pretty much not meant for those fucking consoles. It's meant for next gen consoles.
It's a big fucking game, dude. It's a really
Uh,
big fucking game.
I'm saying
You
as
do
someone,
literally
I
whatever you
really
want.
don't care about bugs at the time. I really don't. Sometimes I think bugs are fun. I like bugs. Sometimes I
You know,
think
it's
they're
like
actually
a
hilarious and
little
fun.
spice to life.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not something that should be consistent all the time. Like, not every AAA title game, next gen hype. Holy shit! Everyone has to buy this to see into the fucking future of gaming. Should be a buggy mess. You know,
Yeah.
that's
That's true.
probably
It
No,
that
kind of
probably
sucks that
doesn't work
if a
that
game
way.
comes out, you just expect it to be buggy. You kind of want like a finished product when it comes
Yeah.
out. But
It opens the
Yeah.
gates for bad things, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
it's fine for me, but it's a bad idea to just be like, yeah, this is perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with this, because then they're gonna be like, okay, you guys don't give a fuck. Keep eating
Neither
shit
do
products,
we.
and they just get worse.
Yeah.
It
We'll,
was.
s- we'll catch up with you, homies that are listening to us on the next
Make
episode.
sure you guys follow us on
of the 3AM
Instagram, Twitter, and whatever the fuck else, YouTube, you know, all that good stuff.
Follow
Our
us
links
on
are in the bios, man.
Spotify.
Yeah, you
Follow
guys can
White
follow us
Mom
on
on
Spotify
Twitch.
too.
Follow us wherever you like to
Sure.
us up in real life. Please do not follow us.
Don't do
And
it.
that is a wrap.
don't follow me. I don't post shit on Instagram.
Pray for me.
Bye.
Peace, everybody.
Bye.
Perfect.